So we're just gonna start our walk around. So we will go through the generator first. It's on right now, but to make it, this little thing is the generator right by the front door. To start it, you're actually gonna push the stop button. That pulls fuel into the line to get it going. So you push the stop button, you're gonna hear it go like click, 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 and then you're gonna push the start button. If for some reason it's not starting, it probably means that your battery back here is dead. And that's okay. We have a backup for you. So you're gonna go around here to the front driver's seat, and next to the steering wheel here, there is an emergency start button. So somebody's gonna hold that button down, and then the other person's gonna push that start button there, and it'll go. Okay? This is your air conditioning unit up here. This will only work if the generator's on or you're plugged in. It won't work if you're just driving along with nothing. So make sure that when you are going to start the generator that this is all the way off, because it pulls too much power and it'll have trouble triggering the generator. So same with the microwave. It's only going to work when the generator's on or you're plugged in. Same with any of the house plugs. So there's like a plug up under the kitchen there, and there's various ones around. There's a bunch of them up here, a ton in, that's bedding, but there's like a bunch. This is actually a power inverter up here. So if you aren't plugged in, you can use the battery and turn that on, and you can plug in your chargers and whatever you want. So that's just open storage. Got open storage here, open storage up here. It's all open for you guys. There's storage actually under this bench, and we'll have to have you guys sign some of those things. But like, okay, so when you're trying to get up here, this is our sturdy little ladder system. Okay. Yeah. Well, otherwise you had to like step on the furniture, and it was just, so we put in the stuff there. This is the bedding for the table. So this turns into a bed, and you have 5 people. So the way that this works, yeah, you click that, you push the leg up underneath, and then it always stays attached to the wall. You kind of like lift it down. You can see these clips in here. You're gonna push it down and lift it up, and then it comes to rest on these little guys here. And then these cushions come out and they fill it all in. And so there's bedding up there. That's a king size bed. This one up here is king size. It's not the most comfortable. So let the kids sleep up there.
Much fun.
This one back here is super comfortable. It's a Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Okay.
So it's a little shorter, but you know, you've got room for your feet to hang off, and that's fine. You'll be fine. There's lots of storage under the bed,
Oh, great.
and it stays up. So that's just extra flooring.
Okay, flooring.
Yeah. And then there's tons of storage back here above the bed. There's tons of storage. So everything is really secure. You can feel that everything is like, it's not going to fly out. But yes, those work. You've got a smoke detector, and it's smoke and carbon monoxide and there's other smoke detectors on the ceiling.
Mine didn't go off when they...
I know, it's kind of weird. But they have gone off before, so they do work.
Okay.
This is your heater. So that will run all night long. That runs off of the battery. So does the fridge. The fridge is going to stay on all the time. It's on auto right now. That's where we're going to keep it. It'll automatically turn from like electric if you're plugged in, to generator if you've got the generator running, to gas if you're just driving. So it'll always stay cold for you.
Oh, well then. Okay.
So you don't have to worry about changing it over. The only time that it will not is if in the middle of the night you're not plugged in, you're running off of the battery, and because you've got the heater going and this going and something else plugged in, like the battery dies. You will know if the battery dies because the carbon monoxide detectors will go off. So you'll have a warning. And then you can turn on the generator, run it, charge up the battery for an hour, and you'll be good to go. Okay.
May I open it?
Yeah. It's already cold.
Super cold.
You've got plates and cups and coffee pot, everything up there.
Thank you.
There is pots and pans and dish soap and scrub brush and all that. There's this thing is a trash barrel. You just have to build it.
Okay.
So there's like sticks and stuff, and then trash bags. And that's just to keep them closed.
So
Those
these
kind of
might
like to open
might tend to open. Okay.
when you're driving, and that there's like
But no
knives and
utensils
stuff
or
in there.
anything.
There
Oh,
it
you
is.
do
It's-
have.
yeah.
Oh, so you did. Okay.
So it's all utensils, cooking
Utensils and
utensils,
cooking.
everything you need.
Okay.
There's salt and pepper and olive oil and stuff like that in there. So as we discovered, you have gas here. You do have to light it with a lighter
With a
to make
lighter?
it go.
Okay. And then just turn it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure you turn it off. Sorry about that. Right. If you are not plugged into water, if you don't have a hose running into the RV, you need to keep the water pump on. You'll see it says pump on there. It has the electric water pump that makes the water pump out of the tank. And if you're plugged into the city water, then you've got pressure, so you turn the water pump off.
Oh, okay.
This is your test. That's going to show you all of the things. So, let's see. We've got the LP tank. That's your propane. So that's almost full. Your holding tanks. They are both empty. Sometimes stuff like in the black water tank, that's your toilet, will sometimes get a little stuck in there, but pretty much empty. And then freshwater, Rob is going to show you how to fill that up so you'll be full before you leave.
Okay.
And then that's just storage. There's a little broom.
Broom. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, and that is the bathroom. Bathroom isn't the cutest part. And that is, I don't know what that is. Oh, you know what it is? He put a cleaning thing in there. I'm just going to flush that all the way down. That's what that is. What is
So if you
that?
have an emergency at night.
Oh, it's just stuck in there. It's the cleaning thing. I don't know why that's stuck. It's just a cleaning tab. It's to make it not smell bad. It just got stuck. Okay, anyway, we'll let that work itself out. So this is your shower. I'm gonna show you how to turn in the hot water, but you wanna hold that for a second. You're gonna get the hot water to heat. The hot water tank is only about maybe 7 gallons, not much.
Not much.
So when you get it to heat, you're gonna turn it to the off position, and then when you wanna rinse off, you turn it on and then off, and that gives you a nice shower.
Okay.
Toilet, so you've got 2 things on the toilet here. The gray is to flush it, and then the white is to fill it. You want to keep it full or else it'll start to smell, because that water kind of gives you a barrier. Okay. And if it does start to smell, probably because you need to dump, but then there's these tabs here to help it to not smell bad. So you stick one down, and that's what's stuck in there right now.
Is it still in?
Nope, we got it.
You got it.
It's just like baking soda. It's just sticky, That's why it gets stuck. Okay. Yeah. So you aren't gonna have it on gas. It should always be fine, and you're full on gas, so it should be fine. Oh, Rob is showing you now how to put the cover on the front. That gives you privacy at night. It's also going to keep the sun from beating in here.
Okay.
The shades are all 2-part shades except for the one over the kitchen sink. So they have like a sheer, and that just keeps people from, peeking in. And then there's a dark one. You really need 2 hands to get it up, and I've only got one.
So should I do this?
You can put them both up at the same time if you want to. but they're difficult so that they don't flop around when you're driving.
I worked out.
Got it. That's it for the day, right?
That's it for the day.
Okay, so for hot water, you can do it from gas if you're on the road, or if you're plugged in, you do electric. And that turns it on.
driving, electric.
No,
Oh,
if
I
you're
thought it
driving, you
was gas.
use the gas, and electric will pull from if you're plugged in.
Okay.
So electric is probably better if you're plugged in, because then you're not running through the propane.
Yeah.
You want to do that about 30 minutes before you take a shower or do dishes to heat up the water. Okay. All right. Let's see. You've got a buckle here, and then there's 2 buckles under this seat here. And I think, that fan we disabled up there, so it's not working, and that's
But
on
will it
purpose. You
open?
can open it, yeah.
You can.
But we disabled the fan because of kids sleeping there. We didn't want fingers, or hair or whatever. It's too close. But there's a fan in the bathroom. You probably want to keep that on whenever you're parked. And then there's a fan above the bedroom and the bed, above the bed. And that one is great at night, just to keep air circulating and stuff.
Okay. And the TV, you said
The remote's up there. It's a smart TV, so if you guys have Wi-Fi, you can,
You have a Roku stick, it'll work? No.
you have a what?
A Roku stick, it'll work?
Oh yeah, it would work. There is a plug in there. It's also a Roku TV, so if you just have like a sign in, you can just log in. It'll work. All of the lights there's not a light switch, so all the lights are manual.
Manual?
Turn them on and off. And there's a 1 click for one side, and a 2 click. Fire extinguisher by the front door, just in case. And I think that's it for the inside. Do you have any questions?
Questions, thank you.
Okay.